Hello everybody and welcome to the Tuesday video. So I'm going to keep this short so we can get right into the shopping and so Ryan can join me. But today we are going shopping at a sale at our favorite local consignment stores, Turnstile. So Turnstile is a regular consignment store, meaning you bring stuff in, they put it on the racks and price it, and you get paid when things sell. So normal, traditional consignment store. And they run some good sales throughout the year, and this is one of them. So today, as we are shopping, they are running a sale that is 25% off all regular priced items. Plus, for every 25 you spend, you get a $5 basically gift card, but coupon to use in the future. You can use it 5 off of 5, and it lasts for a good 5 months, 4 months, a long time. So it's as close to a gift card as you can get without actually being one. It does drive you to spend more and maybe pay up a little bit more than you're usually comfortable with because you'll be getting that extra $5 coupon. So there's a lot of stuff stacked up on each other, and this is definitely one of their best sales throughout the year. So we are going shopping at our local Turnstile that I go to all the time, and then 2 more that are in different cities, but we have definitely brought you guys to before because we have had some good scores there. Chanel pieces, Ryan's found Hermes sneakers, Prada bags, Amina Muaddi heels, lots of fantastic stuff. So we're super excited. Honestly, shopping at Turnstile has become one of both of our favorite things to do sourcing wise. They have such good stuff. It's already looked over, so everything's in great condition usually, and their prices are really good. With Goodwill getting more expensive, Turnstile is getting only closer and closer to Goodwill pricing, and so we love shopping here. So I hope you guys enjoy coming along with us, and I hope you have a blast shopping with us today. We're going to start off with our local Turnstile, and we're going to do that right now. Okay, Turnstile number 1.
Hello everybody, let's go.
We are at our local Turnstile first, and today is Saturday, so we're thinking tomorrow we're gonna head to probably 2 more. Honestly, when it comes down to it, a lot of times our local one ends up being kind of our favorite one anyways, even though it's not in the most bougie cities of all of them, but there are some bougie finds to be had here.
She has good things.
Yeah, so I'm definitely still looking for more fall and holiday type items. But the deal is, which I'm sure we said in the intro to the intro, is they are having 25% off everything that's full price, though I think there are already some half off markdowns here and there. And then for every 25 you spend, you get another $5 coupon for the future, so almost like a gift card. So this is one of the best sales they do. Could also look for some gifts.
Oh, immediately. That's what I'm going in for.
Yeah.
Gifts.
So
holiday items.
So let's start the hunting, shall we?
Thing 1, store 1. Let's go. The first thing I found was this really cute Sundance cardigan. It was an extra small. It was $20 before the discount. It was so cute. I was really excited to get it, and I'm just Googling, and unfortunately, the comps on this are awful. I do not know what it is. I ended up leaving this one behind, unfortunately, just because of that. So this next sweater I have seen here before. It is a New Tags Free People sweater. It only retails for $88 or $98, and I thought it was gonna be 15 or 16 before the discount, and it was 26. Comps just really aren't there, even though again it was super cute. I did end up leaving this one behind as well. This sweater I thought was super cute. I thought it was going to be a really good little fall, Thanksgiving kind of a moment. It was Anthropologie. It was $25 before the discount, and I checked comps on this one as well, and they were only going for $35 to $40. I did end up leaving this one behind as well. This Sleeping on Snow cardigan I only left behind because of the style. It was only $10, which is a much better price for an Anthropologie sweater. Something about it just looked a little older. The material didn't look as plush and as nice as it I think probably should have been, so she stayed behind as well. This was a really beautiful pink Anthropologie sweater. It was $38 because it was cashmere. This Turnstile in particular loves to mark up cashmere, which I don't blame them. Cashmere's expensive. This I thought was super cute, how they safety pin the material tag to it. Love the color, just not in my budget. They had 2 New Tags Anthropologie Scotch and Soda pieces. honest to God, even for $14.50, Scotch and Soda just is so bad that I wasn't even going to pick them up. And they were like $128, $148 at Anthropologie. They just really don't move for me. Scotch and Soda is a brand that I kind of only now take to like consignment stores or like Uptown Cheapskate, stuff like that. But I'm really not picking it up to sell for myself, even if it's new with tags. I really, really loved these loafers. I loved the croc detail to them. I loved this kind of like navy blue and the lugged sole. The brand on these was M. Jemmy. Unfortunately, I looked this brand up. It can be at Anthro like every now and again. I just thought $17.50 for a shoe that like really wasn't the most popular brand wasn't the best move.
Come on now, of course I had to start with the blazers and lighter jackets. First up, I noticed this Et toi Anthropologie one. I really like this one, but I won't be paying $27 even with the 25% off. The print is super cute, and I love anything corduroy. Speaking of corduroy, this Theory jacket was really cute too. I think I actually have that in my closet right now, and I wish it was doing better. They had quite a few cute Free People sweaters, first being this turtleneck sweater. It kind of reminded me of the one that Ryan likes. 23 to 25% off is really good price for personal use, but of course not to sell. This one was new with tags, retailed for about $100, and this one was 26 with 25% off. That seemed a little steep to me, but it was very, very soft and cute. And this one was probably my least favorite of the three, and it was also 23, so I won't be grabbing this one either. I have been eyeing this Sundance cape cardigan for so long, and I thought this was finally going to be the time that I pick it up, but the comps are weirdly low, so I just can't even pay the $15 for it. Another super cute sweater. I love this cabbie sweater. I would definitely get it once it hits half off for $10, but I can't pay $15 for cabbie, unfortunately. This Evereve was really cute too. Once again, I'd get it for $10 half off, but $15 is still too high. Another very cute Evereve piece. I love the buttons on this sweater. I almost picked this up, but I decided to pass on it. Once it's half, I'd pick it up, no questions asked. This COS I definitely would have grabbed if it wasn't extremely shrunk. So this thing was supposed to be relaxed fit, as you can see by this tag, and it was so shrunk. I'm really picky with Dolce Vita shoes, but these ones are adorable. They remind me a lot of some nice Sorels. So if these had been cheaper, I would have grabbed them, but they were $60 here, so that's gonna be a no. I did grab a couple pair of pants though, so here's the first pair I grabbed. These are Abercrombie & Fitch, and they're actually already half off at $8. I love the cargo style, and I have these in a different color in my closet, and they're doing well. These Helmet Langs I considered because they're pretty cheap and they were real leather, but upon looking at some comps, I decided to pass. These Free People pants, I am totally getting. Now, I'm usually really picky with Free People movement, and these were gonna be $15, but these are almost a barrel leg shaped sweat pant, and they're super cute and on the website still for full price. This might be the oldest Paige pant I've ever seen. That label is 1 billion years old. They're super low rise, and they're just so dated. This was a really cute pair of pants as well, and this is a brand I only sometimes will pay over Bin's price for. So these are Cabbie, and they are going to be $9 because they're half off already. These are super cute. I love the print and I love the style. I don't always pay up for Theory either, but these are also adorable. These are some super wide leg pleated pants. They're gonna be a little under $20, but I think this style is adorable, and they're super nice wool too. I found a pair of pants by Malene Berger, and this brand is really high end, but the resale isn't super high, so I didn't get it. This trademark label stood out to me. It seemed like it'd be something expensive, but I couldn't find anything on it online, so I did skip it. And this was a Black Label Ralph Lauren collection piece. I don't always get the more plain pieces like this, but I thought these were really cute. They're actually a navy blue, and I love the big buttons. I found another Ralph Lauren collection piece. This was another really good price, but this style I didn't like as much, so I passed on this pair. I found this Sundance sweater, and shockingly, this was a men's piece. I had no clue Sundance made any men's pieces, so that was news to me. Last but not least was this Filson, and I never thought I would skip Filson, but this one had terrible comps and was not the cutest style, so I actually skipped this Filson, even though it was a great price.
These I absolutely picked up solely based off of style, no pun intended, soul shoe, ha ha ha. These were ink, don't know what ink stands for. I thought that I did at one point. They were $14 before the discount. They came out to $10. These little silver ballet flats do so good for me on Depop and Poshmark. I wasn't gonna leave them. This next find, I had to have Jack film because I wanted you to see them in their entirety. It is this beautiful chocolate brown pair of Escada suede pants. These before the discount were $35, which I would have paid 35 bucks for these. They are stunning. They have a little bit of a flare to them. These next pair of pants is probably one of my best finds throughout this whole little endeavor. These are new with tags, red Valentino. They're a size 40, not 100% sure what that equates to. They are $16 before the discount. I paid like 12 bucks for these. Beautiful flared tan pant, super trendy, absolutely purchased. These, I kind of regret not picking them up. They were super cute. They are Free People. They were, I believe, $39 before the discount. $49, okay, so then that's why I didn't buy them. Tell me if you would have bought these. They would have been like 30 something dollars. Comps were like right around 100. I just felt like I was spending a lot of money this day, so I didn't end up getting them. I moseyed myself on over to the men's jackets, and I found this Alpha Industries really cute, like dark teal jacket for $27 before the discount. I have never found an Alpha Industries. I know it's been on a men's bolo from a little bit ago. There is the tag if you ever see one out in the wild. They are reversible, so there isn't going to be a tag like in the actual garment. It's going to be in the pocket. There's a teeny little stain in the shoulder for this one, but I was still super excited to get it. These still go for over 100 bucks. Okay, everybody, keep a secret. My sister just moved into her first apartment with her little boyfriend, and I got them this wonderful little anthropology vase because they don't know how to decorate, so I will be more than happy to help them.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our second day of sourcing and shopping at Turnstiles.
Yes.
So, same sale, same deal, 25% off all the full price, though there are some markdowns here and there, as we saw yesterday.
Correct.
And you get a $5 coupon for every 25 spent. I think yesterday, my total was 182. So, I got like 7 coupons.
I spent $207. And I got 8 coupons.
Yeah, so Ryan got like $40 and I got 35 in coupons, which is
great.
Fantastic. You can't, like, we can't use those yet. I think they start next week. You just have to basically wait till the sale is done.
Do they expire?
Like March 31st.
Oh, I got
So
you.
they're literally like basically having
They
a gift
will
card.
get spent.
Yeah, we're at Turnstile all the time. So we're at one that you guys have definitely been to with us before. This is the one that I got that Prada bag at maybe like a year ago.
Not even a year ago.
Yeah, probably not even a year ago. I remember it was like snowy, wasn't it? I don't remember. I don't know. This is the one where I got the Prada bag. I've gotten Amina Muaddi shoes here.
We had some fabulous little
This
things
one
we
is
picked
one
up
of
on
my
this side.
favorites, and I feel like I usually end up liking this one more than you do.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but
That's a
I
good question.
love this one. We're gonna pop in, and we're gonna see what we can find.
Yeah.
And my first find for stop number 2, I always go to their like designer wall that they have at this Turnstile because it's just really fun to kind of see what they got. This was another cashmere anthropology piece. This one was more expensive at $47 before the discount, but objectively it was really cute. I loved this kind of like mustard green tie-dye kind of a situation. If it wasn't $47, I definitely would have grabbed it. This stunning Jean-Paul Gaultier piece, I did him and haw over. I've never found a Jean-Paul Gaultier before, so I think I was a little blindsided. It was $71 before the discount, but it just wasn't a great style. If it was a little bit more fitted and had kind of that like Y2K look, I absolutely would have grabbed it. This just wasn't it. This is another treasure that I did end up leaving behind. It was this beautiful Isabelle Marant Etoile jacket. It was $130 before the discount, which is exactly why I left it behind. The style just really wasn't there. I wish the neck was a little bit more kind of like up the neck instead of like a wider jacket, but it was still a cute print. And here is the wonderful, so highly coveted designer wall at Turnstile. They have these wonderful little pink laminated papers to let you know where you're at, just in case. Here is the Isabel Marant jacket. I did give it a Google just to be sure. Same thing with that Jean Paul Gaultier that I passed on. This Ulla Johnson was in there as well. This was $41.50 marked down. I did end up passing on this one as well. There's a jacket in this print that does exponentially better than the blouse. $41. It would probably only sell for like $80 to $100. Just really wasn't trying to find something that I was going to double my money on. This I did leave behind as well because comps just weren't there. It was only $14 before the discount, Free People and Daydreamers, but these are kind of a dime a dozen now, unfortunately. This next piece I did end up purchasing, and I am very afraid that somebody actually cropped it. It is an Anthropologie sweater, but I love this like dainty ruffle detail on the crop sweater to it. I thought this was super cute, praying that it's not cropped.
I mean, when they put the blazers right by the front door, how am I not supposed to look at them first? I found this Porto jacket, and this was only $9. Porto is a really expensive leg and look brand that I've had really good luck with, so I am going to be grabbing this. They also had this Universal Standard blazer, and they had marked it at $57. Now, I know this is new with tags, but that seems really, really high to me. I was pretty shook, and I definitely didn't go home with it. I loved this blazer. It's just Brooks Brothers, so it doesn't have much resale value, but the pattern and the wool were so nice and so adorable. It also used moon wool. I looked it up just in case, and no, it wasn't worth grabbing. I would usually have my jaw on the floor finding this brand. This is Nicholas K, but this has to be the oldest Nicholas K piece I've ever seen, and I really didn't like the style. I did, however, grab this All Saints jacket. I had seen this whenever the last time was that I was here a couple months ago, and it's finally half off, and I think it's worth the $28, and it's so cute. These Doc Martens are really cute. I love the color on them, but they were a little too high for me to grab. I did find this jacket, and this was actually by Ermenegilda Xenia. It was a newer label too. I was hoping this would have some good value, but I did look it up, and someone had it listed for like $35, so I am not going to be grabbing it. Then I found this BDG jacket. Now this was in the women's section, but this is a men's. It is so cute. I would normally never spend $15 on Urban Outfitters, but I could not skip this. I found this Ralph Lauren jacket. It was almost like a denim trench. I couldn't really find comps, so I just skipped it. I also found this blazer. It's by a brand called Yest. I don't know anything about that, but I thought it was cute. And then this was a leg and look brand. The comps were all over the place, so I skipped it. This was a really cute Zara. I have a feeling that this was a men's piece as well. It kind of looked like one of those knit shirts that have been popular the past few years. And then this was a Lily Pulitzer that was quite cute, but I wouldn't pay much for Lily, so I skipped this too. Next up, I found a Tuckernuck piece, which this is my first time finding Tuckernuck. It's not the most Tuckernucky piece that I've ever seen. Usually their stuff is very bohemian and floral, but it's really cute and it was very soft, so I did go home with this, and it was like $27 after the discount. This is so cute, and I saw this also last time I came here. It is a Avec Les Filles. Avec Les Filles has horrible resale value, so I ended up skipping it still, but I love this blazer. This was really cute too. This was an Allison Joy coat. So nice and cute. Allison Joy is an Evereve brand. If this was half off, I maybe would have picked it up, but 33 with 25 is not cheap enough. And this Millie was really cute and really soft, though it was the old label, and it was really expensive. Very winter, very holidays though.
I again moseyed my way on over to the coats, and I found this S13, which is Sam coat. It was $51 before the discount. I did end up purchasing this one. Got very distracted by these beautiful, wonderful things that Jack found. This little IRO coat, and that blue denim is Ralph Lauren. So cute. Anyway, back to this. Love the faux fur trim, love this kind of like shearling collar. I love finding winter coats that are like the past the butt version. There's a little bit of wear on the fleece sleeve part, but I really don't think that's big of a deal. People love these coats, especially when they're a little bit longer. Here in Minnesota, you gotta have a long one. This is a brand that I've only ever found once. It is Alex Mill. This was $14 half off. Absolutely 100% gonna get this. Love the corduroy. I love this kind of like blazer barn coat mashup we had going on here. This brand has done really well for me in the past, so I was absolutely gonna pick up a more substantial piece. This turnstile in particular has some wild pricing. This was a pair of ribcage jeans and they were $51. I do not think Target sells Levi jeans for $51. This next pair of jeans is a really good brand by The Great. Love finding their stuff. Style really wasn't there, and they were also $55, so I did unfortunately leave these behind, but if you ever see this brand out in the wild and it's not $55, grab it. Another really wonderful fact about this turnstile is they have literally no cell phone connection. So I found this dress by Michael Costello and Revolve. It was $55 before the discount. I could not Google it at all. And by the time I left, I'd already forgot. So if I completely missed something and this is worth $55, let me know. I would be more than happy to go back and get it. It was a beautiful dress with these really, really pretty sleeves. This Everlane cardigan puzzled me. So it was new with tags and it had the little safety pin tag to it, but it felt shrunk. Like, you know when wool shrinks and it has that kind of like crinkly sound to it? That's what this was giving. But it was really long, so I don't know what the deal was, but I ended up passing on this. My final little rack of passes, just a Wilfred cardigan that I thought was going to fit my sister. It did not. Free People dress, didn't have the slip, the Ula Johnson. This was after I just went with my gut and decided to pass on it. The Free People, the Isabel Morantes on here, just all of the things that I wish for one reason or t'other I would have been able to get, but yeah, you know, I found more stuff.
Turnstile number 3. Their big sign is gone. Their giant sign is gone. I can't make a fun thumbnail now.
Our third and final turnstile. The first thing I ended up finding was this really adorable Paloma Picasso bag. I love finding her stuff, even though I don't really see it that much. This bag was $35 before the discount. I looked up comps on the smaller one. Thankfully, I have cell phone service in here, and they're not the best. I do end up finding another one a little bit later. That's a lot better. This was a really cute pair of Aloha's boots. These can be sold at Free People and Anthropology. These were $83 before the discount, which was a little bit out of the budget, so I ended up passing on these as well. I really did love these Bollies. I thought they had this really cool Y2K kind of cyber look to them. Unfortunately, they were like a AAA narrow, which I don't know literally anybody that wears a narrow foot. So even for $11.50, I ended up passing on these. My narrow-footed girlies that were a size 8 would have had a field day. This pair of Ferragamos, I loved this deep blue color. Again, 8.5 AA. Teeny itty bitty little stilt feet, but even for $40 minus the discount, not a bad price. I love finding this brand. It is called Sailor. It's on Revolve, it's on Shopbop, it's on all the kind of expensive department places in case you haven't heard of it. $38 minus the discount isn't a bad price if it's the right piece. This piece, unfortunately, just really wasn't it. Something about the cut just was a little weird, and these long kind of ruched sleeves. I don't know. I think she needed to kind of pick a lane and stay in it. If I was in the market for a beautiful men's black leather suede jacket, I would have grabbed this Sandro one. $265 minus the discount. I don't think is a bad price if it's for yourself. These are thousands of dollars new. But unfortunately, I am not in the market for a suede jacket. I can't wear suede because I work with children and it will get covered in boogers and paint in 2 seconds. But beautiful piece nonetheless. Another very unfortunate situation, a beautiful designer Galliano piece, but unfortunately the comps for this jacket were only $330 to $420, which is what I was seeing, and it would have been about $120 minus the discount. I will show you that I do end up finding some other very high-end pieces, thankfully for not $160, but I ended up leaving this one behind. My first time finding this brand out in the wild. The brand is Smith. It is kind of like a Veronica Beard situation. They was only $39. Good price for this brand. As I was saying, like Veronica Beard, very expensive suiting and like women's professional wear. This is an equestrian blazer, which is why it kind of like pinches up at that center button. The elbow patches are super trendy right now though. I was very, very excited to find this, and I loved that blue color. This Missoni sport jacket I really loved, with this kind of like hint at the Missoni weave in the collar. I loved this like wood texture patterning, however you want to call this. The belt was a little, not my favorite style, but I thought it was cute. $70. Unfortunately, comps just really weren't there. Sadly, another case of really good brand, not that good piece. This is Sport Max, which is a very expensive, very trendy company, but unfortunately this one just really wasn't doing it. I, again, kind of like the Jean Galliano from the last store. If it had like a little bit more of a Y2K vibe to it, I definitely would have picked it up, but it was just a little bit, she wasn't quite hitting right. Just another really cute piece, but unfortunately the price really wasn't there. This is a BDG Urban Outfitters sweater. It was $18 before the discount. I did really love this like cherry print detail though. I don't know why it said hug on it. That kind of bugged me, but either way, it was just a fun little moment. I did, though, find and absolutely purchase this beautiful autumn cashmere sweater. This was $34 before the discount, and it is this stunning, I will absolutely see what this little green thing is in just a minute, beautiful bandana print sweater. I love all the different colors to it. I love this like really nice, chunky kind of like yellow back. Absolutely stunning. I thought for sure that green sweater was going to be like a Free People or an Anthro, and womp womp, it is just Pull, the boutique brand. This is a brand I pick up in the bins to take to like consignment stores and stuff. Not really worth a ton, but they make cute stuff.
I saw these stockings and I said to Ryan, they look like something Anthro would make. Sure enough, I looked at them closer and they were new with tag Anthro stockings. They were priced too high to buy, but they were cute. Hey, teaching era. Yikes. In a rack of stuff that was going back out, I found this really cute J. Crew blazer. I love the pattern, I love the wool on it, but it was a little expensive, and it was actually a size 0 and pretty old. So I moved on to the jackets and coats, and first up I found this Theory wool coat. It was $71, so it was definitely too high, but it was super nice, thick wool, so I appreciated it. Then I found this puffer, and I thought it was going to be Farm Rio, but it was actually De Segal, which also is not surprising. It was a pretty cute De Segal piece, though. This was stunning. It had no label in it, and the tag didn't say what it was. I thought it was going to be Pendleton, and actually later upon looking it up in reverse image search, it was Pendleton, and I'm absolutely grabbing it. This Sundance was a leather trench. So freaking nice. It was expensive, but I'm grabbing that too. And this was a Joe's jeans jacket. It was cute, and it was not Anthro, so I didn't get it. Next up, I found this Rebecca Taylor. This had a really nice collar to it, and it was nice wool, but Rebecca Taylor is not worth paying much for anymore. And then I was trying to show you guys a Fjallraven coat, and it was kind of tricky to find, but this was marked really high, so I definitely didn't pick this up. Even at half off, it was $55. Then I found this All Saints quilted leather coat. This was super nice, but this was $110, and it was an older label and not my favorite style, so I skipped this. This Eileen Fisher coat was really, really nice. If this was a lot cheaper, I would get it because I'm sure the retail on this was out of this world, but $77 with 25% off is not what I want to pay for Eileen. I found another Pendleton wool Aztec printed coat. Oh my gosh, even $63 with 25% off is a steal, so I will absolutely be grabbing this. I'm so pumped. I also found this leather coat. This was by a brand I had never heard of called Carpe Diem. Online, they're priced so high resale wise, and though it has a couple marks, I'm still gonna get it. It was marked at 51, so it was a great deal based on comps. I thought this sailor coat was so freaking cute, like a Sherpa plaid long jacket, but it was marked at $99 and the comps did not give me a good reason to pick it up. So I moved on to the blazers, and first up I noticed this Abercrombie & Fitch blazer. It was kind of a crop length and it was really cute, but even at half off it was $19.50, which is too much for me. Then I found another tucker neck piece, but this store had marked it way higher than the other one, so it was $110, which no freaking way. I wouldn't even pay half off. This J. Crew blazer was a little bit older, but I'm obsessed with the purple color to it and the nice wool, so I actually will be getting this. It's going to be about $21. This Urban Outfitters was so cute. I was hoping it would have good comps, but they weren't as high as the quilt jacket from the last stop, so I didn't want to pay $15 for this, but I do love the print. Then I spotted this CP Shades long kind of jacket. I offered this to Ryan because he has better luck with the brand than me, but he didn't want it either. This Acris Punto jacket was really cute, and it actually was 100% lamb leather. I was almost going to pick this up, but I ended up noticing that the armpits had some really bad discoloration, so I skipped it. This has to be the oldest soft surroundings label I've ever seen. And last but not least, I thought that this Kurt Geiger was really cute. I love the pink beading to it, but I don't have much experience with Kurt Geiger, so I didn't really know if that was worth it.
This was one of the most expensive things that I bought this entire trip. It is this beautiful black lamb leather pair of Chanel boots. I love the little Chanel charm on the ankle. They do need a little bit of help on the heel, but I was more than happy to pick them up. These Louboutins I did end up leaving just because if you can see kind of in the crook of the shoe, the red is really starting to wear away, and that is not the best thing when you're finding a pair of Louboutins. If they were in better condition, I obviously would have spent the $160 on them. Unfortunately, I did leave those behind, but I did, don't you worry, I did get me a little pair of Louboutins. These were only $40. It is this beautiful little black satin pair of like kitten heel, Y2K, very Sex in the City. Love the little embellishment on the foot. This was one of the last things I ended up finding. I watched a lady try it on, and I immediately went over and grabbed it when she put it back. It is a $43 before the discount, beautiful textured blue Escada blazer. This thing is stunning. It is so beautiful. It has that really nice, like, designer weight to it. I love this color. This was a find. I don't know what in the whole wide world this is, but for $7, I need everybody to just bow your head and pray. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. What in the textile waste is this? Oh my goodness gracious. She stayed there. And the last thing I ended up finding was this beautiful Paloma Picasso bag, as mentioned all the way in the beginning of this little store. This one had the dust bag and the original pouch in it, and it was marked down to $22.50. I thought it was a lot of a better deal than the little one that was $35. I think this is just a little bit more versatile. You can carry some more stuff in it. She was a keeper. I also found these for my Christmas cookie.
All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining us as we shopped the turnstile sales. I think we had some good freaking luck and picked up some great things. So let us know what some of your favorite things were that we did pick up, but also let us know if there's anything that we did skip that you thought we should have picked up. But otherwise, that is all that we have for you guys today. Thank you so much for coming with us and shopping with us. On Thursday coming up, we're going to do a work with me video. So we're going to go to the bins together. I'm going to show you a haul of all the stuff that we get at the bins, and then we're going to ship together. So it's just kind of like a work day where you guys are going to go with me. Not a full-blown day in the life, but pretty close. So that's coming up on Thursday. I will catch you there if you want to. Otherwise, I will see you on Sunday with Ryan for a regular What's Sold Sunday. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.